we're gonna take you step by step along the way how we prepare to get the money shot. Well, hello there, and welcome to
Mount Fuji Gone Vong
Again
Kawaguchi Saga
Finale. You know, as photographers and videographers, we occasionally get the, you only just push a button. Just. But it's more than that, right, hybrid shooters? What others don't see are hours of prep work, including, but not limited to, copious amount of research of the location, compiling a list of necessary shots, choosing the right gear for the job, and even securing the best accommodations. After that, it's a matter of showing up at the right place, at the right time, to yes, push that button. Which is why today we want to focus on the importance of accessibility. On the last episode, we talked about needing to get 3 very specific shots of Mount Fuji and the autumn leaves. Play the theme song.
Mount Fuji and the autumn leaves.
Our journey started at Churi-Ito Pagoda, and after braving through the mighty Fuji god's windy wrath, we secured our first shot.
Shot number 1, done.
Today, Vivian and I head to Lake Kawaguchi for our final 2 shots. To recap, we still need an epic lake shot that reflects the morning sun illuminating the autumn leaves, and an epic hot spring shot with us bathing with a view of Mount Fuji. Now, the epic lake shot is the whole darn reason why we're even here in the first place, and we only have a very small window of time in the morning where the sun hits that lake at an angle where it's just right to get the leaves popping bright. This is what I like to call my money shot of the trip. Unfortunately, getting to this location is nearly impossible by public transportation because they don't usually start running until well after sunrise. So arguably, the best approach, and the most expensive approach, is to stay at a hotel that's closest to the prime spot. But the logic is, the closer you stay to the most scenic spot for convenience, the more expensive the accommodations become. After all, folks, it's simple supply and demand, and with the demand of visiting Japan for peak autumn leaves is at its all-time high at the moment, the supply for these hotel rooms are as bald as the tree we saw the day before. Enter Ubuya Ryokan. Ubuya Ryokan is a top-notch certified luxurious hot spring resort hotel.
Our luxurious hot spring resort hotel is conveniently located right in front of the lake and boasts eye-watering views of Mount Fuji, perfect for anyone called Vong.
Needless to say, having a hotel with a spectacular view like this at peak autumn season does drive up the price and demand. But we actually got lucky because someone dropped their one-night reservation. We have arrived to our onsen. Vivian, being the absolute hotel booking sniper of a ninja that she is, swooped in and not only managed to get the reservation, but also on the same week we're gonna be in the area in time for peak red hot chili leaves. At a discounted rate too. Wow! This is absolutely perfect because this resort leads directly to the money shot location. But the money shot here has a double meaning. Up until now, we haven't reviewed how much a room at this hotel usually costs. Well, after conversion, the going rate for a stay like this is a massive $700 per night! $700 per night!
But what we're paying for is the most amazing epic view of Mount Fuji in front of the lake.
$700 per night!
That is what you pay for. You pay for your private bath to overlook Mount Fuji. Everyone gets their own little private hot spring on a balcony. And 2 breakfasts. And I'm looking at it right now. This is what we pay for, this view.
Now, we're not lavish spenders. In fact, a subscriber called me out for wearing the same Uniqlo outfit in all of my videos. And I took that personally.
It became personal with me.
But seeing as how we have production budget accumulated in the last several years, thanks but no thanks to Vidco, think about all the great samples we would get for our camera reviews and tutorials. Not to mention, it will be shot on these cameras and lenses. I'll have content for days. But we just have one slight problem.
And I'm looking at it right now. This is what we pay for, this view.
I'm sorry, do you even see Mount Fuji right now, huh?
This weather is just not working with us.
I mean, battling cloudy conditions is less of a storyline and more of a character trait for me at this point. But again, since this episode is focused on the accessibility and behind the scenes, we're gonna take you step by step along the way how we prepare to get the money shot.
Find the spot.
Mount Fuji is supposed to be right there. And it's just all covered up right now.
Find the spot.
We are walking to this place called Ubuya. Let me see. It's called Ubuyagasaki.
Find the spot.
Did you find the spot?
I don't think this is it. Should I climb those rocks?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Adventure time.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think this is it.
Careful, careful. Take it slow, take it slow.
Adventure.
This is why we're not adventure vloggers. We're bougie as hell.
Get distracted.
Oh, what a cute camera. Vivian's taking a photo of a fine specimen. Just a random dot here.
It looks really cool. Can I have my shot, please? Thank you.
Give up and ask a subscriber where the best spot is.
We heard about this spot from a subscriber that we ran into. Thank you, King. It's actually only 4 minutes from our hotel. Our hotel's name is Ubuya. This place is called Ubuyagasaki. Should have pinned it together, but oh, it's beautiful here. Except there's just no Fuji.
Okay, so we found the spot, but again, no Mount Fuji in the background, but this is it. These are the red leaves right here, and we use these red leaves to frame Mount Fuji like so. Vivian, can you get in the frame?
I will be Mount Fuji.
So she is Mount Fuji. Just imagine she's a little bit taller.
Thanks.
And we use these leaves to shroud Mount Fuji. This is not Mount Fuji, but Mount Fuji. Now, because we have no sun and no Mount Fuji, any hopes of accomplishing a sunset shot goes completely out the window. However, since the budget was spent, we decided to film something anyway to at least make it feel like the trip out here is worth it. And what better way to capitalize on our misery than to film a video talking about how to crush it at gray overcast weather photography. Despite the gray overcast weather is technically crushing us. Oh, the irony. Find color. These are the 5 tips that will dramatically improve your photography on a bad weather day. With the wrap of our poorly salvaged shoot, we make our way back to the hotel. I figure we can still get some killer real estate samples of our stay, despite our window view missing the crucial piece of subject. But then... oh my god, it's clearing up! I knew it would clear up, but it'll probably be around nighttime. I wasn't expecting it to just happen right at sunset.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Let's just enjoy this. And just like that, that one little tease, Fuji-san shrouds itself in clouds once again. So I switched outfit to give you guys a tour of our private onsen hotel room. And this place, it is massive. We have a refrigerator. Over here, we got Japanese toilet. 2 sinks! 2 sinks in Japan. 2 sinks! This is our living room.
There's beanbag chairs, they're comfy.
I have never seen this big of a living space in Japan ever in my entire life. This here is the bedroom. And right out here, this is what costs us $700 for one night. Now, the reason why it is a big deal to have a private hot spring in the room is because we'll be able to take photos and videos, whereas in a public bathhouse, it is not permitted, for obvious reasons. Now, for those of you who are not in the know, in a public hot spring, everyone gets completely buck naked. Not even swimsuits are allowed. It is actually the greatest fear of mine that I would run into a subscriber at one of these onsens. So far, it's 0, so Let's keep it that way, and not the 300,000 plus that we currently have on this channel. That's your cue to subscribe, by the way. So after 72 hours of pain and suffering on our journey so far, the dinner. It's dinner time.
Go first.
And with the glimmer of hope Mount Fuji has shown us today, we have high hopes that our time here will pay off. Fade to black. The next morning. It's a clear day. Thank you, Fuji gods. Thank you. Fuji's out.
Are you serious?
Fuji's out.
Oh, okay, what do we do?
In all of its full glory. Wakey, wakey. Now, we only have a brief period of time here before the money shot, so we start to grab whatever we can of Vivian in the hot spring and Mount Fuji. It's time to get out of here. We need to go get the photo we came here for.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Come on, let's go. Sunrise mission time. Hopefully the Xperia is charged. Wow. Now, remember in the previous episode when I said sunrise is when you can also beat the crowd? Well, this time, I was wrong.
Why are there so many people?
They're not just any people, they're photographers.
They're photo people.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are subscribed to the accessibility mentality. Because right as we walk up to the prime spot, we see a row of serious photographers lining up their tripods. How serious, you ask? Seriously serious, like graduated neutral density filter serious. All set up at the prime spot for maximum red leaves action shrouding the real tall Mount Fuji. No offense.
Thanks.
Unfortunately for us, we are on the edge of the view where we get maximum green leaves action. After our debacle in Kyoto, we aren't gonna end this trilogy with green leaves. I refuse, damn it! With a few minutes left to spare before the sun casts its full ray into the lake, Vivian ninjas her way behind a row of serious photographers. Just in time, too, as the sun beams into the lake, illuminating the red leaves with Mount Fuji. Oh yeah, it's starting to light up.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's lighting up. I see the leaves.
It's coming, bro.
Do you see it, Vivian?
2 minutes.
2-3 minutes?
Yep.
Oh my god, it is perfect. It is beautiful. The glowing red leaves, the blue water, and of course, the beautifully frosted white tip of Mount Fuji, all coming together for this perfect shot. A few minutes into the surreal view, the row of serious photographers collectively get up and leave, saying "dozo, dozo," signaling us to go and grab our shots.
All right, go ahead.
I was shocked. We thought they would be there for the whole show, but they were incredibly mindful. They got their one shot and quickly make rooms for the others to get theirs. Chance! I slot myself in along with my fellow second wave photographers and we all snap happily away. You think you can do a quick pushing or no? Not on your side. Time for Xperia. Oh, my leg. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And just like that, we have it. The money shot. Shot number 2.
Done.
We're late for breakfast, so we gotta go. Paying a lot of money for this place. We're gonna eat every single last bite of it. That and roughly 2 hours left before we have to check out.
We still gotta get your Mount Fuji bathing shot.
Oh, that's right. Let me hop in real quick.
Shot number 3, done. Done, done, done.
Now, unfortunately, this is as much as we can show because scrubbing through the rest of the video footage, I noticed you can actually see the Vong's schlong, which can get me into a lot of hot waters with YouTube, no pun intended. However, it will be available exclusively to my top tier subscribers on OnlyFans.
Jason Vong OnlyFans debut.
Exclusive pics and vids of Mount Fuji and the Vong Slong.
All coming together for this perfect shot.
Jason Vong is never wrong.
Okay. We don't have an OnlyFans, alright? But we do have the Vong community that you can join if you want to support and see more of this series in the future. And don't worry, you won't see any schlong, alright? You only see the Vong, no schlong.
The Vong community.
Well, what an incredible trilogy of events. We started off with a spontaneous run to Kyoto, battling through the crowds, only to realize we have been misled about the red leaves. Then we scale above to Churi-Ito Pagoda while incurring the wrath of the Fuji gods and got completely blown away by the wind. And finally, we paid a high price for a top-notch, certified, luxurious hot spring hotel to gamble on the uncertainty that we would even get the view of us in the bathtub with Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji and the Vong Slong.
But at the end of every single one of these tunnels, we somehow emerge victoriously, not only in these photographs, but in the stories that we're able to share with you. Vivian and I would like to thank you for joining us on this journey, and hopefully we shed some light on what goes on behind the scenes of what is truly travel gone Vong. Till our next mishap, folks, in Switzerland.
It's kind of funny. You guys look so sad.
We still gotta get your shot in the onsen. Oh, that's right. Let me hop in real quick.